Bonjour, bonjour tout le monde, ici c'est Dachus pour l'épisode numéro 4, je crois, de Elle est Noire. On va reprendre l'enquête là où on en était, c'est-à-dire nulle part, hein, soyons clairs. On avait terminé l'enquête précédente et on avait vu le début de la nouvelle. Que voici.
All right, gentlemen, I just got this handed to me. A hit-and-run felony at Ray's Cafe, 208 North Los Angeles. Got a patrolman on site. The coroner's on his way. Get down there, see if you can find any witnesses who can put a make on the car.
Bon, bah ça c'est fait. Un type bourré s'est fait renverser de sa caisse, enfin d'une caisse. Ouais, passer trop joué, ok. Ça on s'en fout. Non, la sortie c'est par là, c'est marqué. Hop, on va aller se diriger là-bas. Donc hop, il est calme. Ok, c'est bon, il est 18h. Allez, quitte à choisir, on va plutôt prendre celle-là qui me plaît un peu plus. Collègue, dépêche-toi. Donc, oui, je prends le volant, puisque voilà quoi, j'ai envie de prendre le volant, c'est comme ça.
Looks like the DA is gonna press charges. Anna Rodriguez might do time.
I'll speak to the DA. She suffered enough.
I don't know, Cole. She's an easy make, and the DA likes convictions.
I'll convince him to let it go.
How do you do that?
I'll give him something better.
D'accord, j'ai pas trop compris ce qui s'est passé. Apparemment, il y a une histoire de procureur et de nana. Bon, c'est bien connu, dès qu'un homme a un problème, c'est à cause d'une femme. Oh mon dieu. T'es en pyjama, toi? Ah ouais. Le coup classique, le barman qui nettoie le comptoir.
Detectives, over here.
Ouais.
Cole Phelps, traffic. What have we got?
Thick as a white male named Lester Patterson walked out of the bar and into the street. Car hit over there, and he ended up here, dead on impact by the look of it.
Have you canvassed the area?
The only one with anything useful to contribute is the young lady over there. She lives above the bar, name is Shannon Perry. No, it's not a stage name. 24 years old, she left Kansas to follow the Yellow Brick Road.
Is that so?
We'll take a formal statement later. Right now, we're going to take a look around.
Ok. Donc alors, qu'avons-nous là? Un macabé, son chapeau,
Phelps?
une traînée de sang.
You should take a look at the body. Poor guy didn't stand a chance.
Ouais, on va d'abord s'occuper du chapeau. Pourquoi? Parce que... Si jamais il y a peut-être quelque chose à voir. Apparemment, non, il n'y avait rien à voir. C'est juste un chapeau. C'est juste un chapeau, ok. On va examiner le corps après, j'ai envie de regarder ça. Attends, il y a plein de numéros là-bas.
Careful where you're stepping, Phelps.
Oui,
I don't
ouais.
come down to the station house and tap dance on your desk.
Oh, non mais attends, c'est moi inspecteur, je fais que ce que je veux d'ailleurs.
So the driver managed to brake before the impact.
C'est pas normal. Non, mais c'est tout à fait normal, mec. Le type a vu un autre type arriver devant lui. Il a fait hop hop hop, je saute sur le frein.
This blood is a long way from the body. Car must have been going like a bat out of hell.
Ouais, j'avoue. Il a fait une... Putain, il a fait un sacré pané quand même. Je pense que c'est la voiture qui l'a traîné. Pas.
Body traveled a good 20 feet.
Tout est étrange pour toi, Cole Phelps. Hey, coucou toi. Est-ce qu'il peut pas commenter le fait que la voiture soit barrée? Non. Bon, on va examiner le corps.
Landed on his face and ended up here. Car must have struck him from behind.
Fais voir la tête. Ouais, bah y a rien à voir, c'est une tête quoi. Hop, fais voir son bras. Ouais, bah il a été percuté par une voiture, donc forcément, il a pas mal de blessures. L'autre bras, tout pareil, hein. Il y a des blessures de tout partout. Rien d'exceptionnel pour l'instant. En fait, c'est un accident de la route banal, quoi. Il m'avait appelé pour ça. Oui. Fire and Life. Bla 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 bla. Qu'est-ce que ça dit? Cher monsieur Pattison, nous accusons réception de votre formulaire après accord. Assurance vie de. Oh, cette augmentation, d'accord, une augmentation. J'ai pas eu le temps de voir combien, ça a été trop rapide. En tout cas, ils lui ont augmenté son assurance vie apparemment. Et le bénéficiaire passerait de 10 000 à 16 000. Et lui il dirait What the fuck. Alors soit il était pas au courant, soit il... je sais pas. Bon, on vous dit vous avez une assurance vie parce qu'apparemment il était militaire, c'est ouais, vétéran. Ouais, il y a une police d'assurance en tant que vétéran de la guerre, je pense. En même temps, à cette époque-là, c'est normal, en 47. Et apparemment, la prime est augmentée. Mais pour une augmentation de 3,70$ à 5,90$ par semaine. Ça commence à faire, hein. Ah non, je voulais voir plus bas. Non, remets. J'ai pas vu le bas de la feuille. On a dû louper un indice important, là. Au nom de nous vous remercions, blablabla, sécurité pour l'avenir. Ouais, rien de... En fait, non, il y a rien. Ah mais si, voilà.
Madison has life insurance.
Faut regarder le document en entier, sinon on n'a pas l'indice. De l'autre côté, qu'est-ce qu'il a? Un portefeuille. Qui es-tu? C'est où le nom? Elle Pattison. Ah oui, Lester Pattison. Nous avons l'adresse. Ouais.
We can notify next of kin.
Ouais, t'as raison. Des bifetons. D'accord, des bifetons. C'était bien la peine de les sortir, mec, hein. C'était juste pour faire ça. Apparemment, il y avait que ça. Est-ce qu'il y a autre chose ailleurs? Non, je crois pas. C'est la tête, on l'a déjà vu.
What have you got on the victim?
From all reports, he was intoxicated at the time of the accident. I'll know how intoxicated once I've done the autopsy. Looking him over now, I'd say he died on impact.
What about the chest wound? Isn't that inconsistent?
Very common in auto injuries. Look for a car with a prominent hood ornament. Those things are killers.
Ouais, mais quand même, c'est vachement haut. Ah ouais, mais il était accroupi. Ouais. Effectivement. On va parler à la nana là-bas.
She's all yours, detective.
Miss Perry?
Yes?
I'm Detective Phelps. This is my partner, Detective Bukowski.
Donc la question, bah, le témoignage. Hein.
Can you tell us what happened?
Well, I came to the window because I heard people arguing downstairs.
Une dispute. Elle a pas l'air de vouloir mentir sur ce point-là.
Then what happened?
I saw a car hit that poor man and knock him down the street.
Ok. On va
Tell
sortir
me
sur
more
la
about the
dispute.
argument you heard.
Well, there were two voices. A man and a woman, that's all.
Ouh, t'as un petit rictus. À mon avis, elle te dit la vérité, mais on va douter.
Why are you holding out on us, Miss Perry?
I'm sorry. I was hoping to tell my story to the newspapers.
Oh
I'd like to
ouais.
get my picture in the paper. Trying to find work as an actress, and things look pretty difficult.
Cough it up, sister. We don't have all night.
People arguing? They were husband and wife. I could tell by what she was yelling. Intimate things. Very embarrassing for the man.
Ouf. Il a un petit kiki, c'est pour ça?
What kind of car was it?
A dark red Lincoln Continental.
Ouais, t'as l'air honnête.
Did you see the license plate?
Only the first 3 letters, I'm afraid. 3C8.
Thank you, Miss
Ok.
Berry. Your information has been very helpful. You can go now.
You really think so? I hope you find that driver and put him away.
Oh.
You certainly got away with the dames, Phelps.
Give it a rest, Bukowski.
Let's see what the patrons have to say.
Ouais, allons voir les clients.
I'll take the bartender. You work the rest of the room.
Ok, attends, on va d'abord lire le journal. Puisque voilà quoi. Ça va pouvoir découvrir un peu plus sur le psychopathe.
Courtney, come in. Have a seat.
Thanks, Doctor.
How are you finding working at the clinic?
It's, fine.
Are you sure?
Can I be honest with you, Doctor?
I would hope so, Courtney.
I was hoping that the therapy would be more beneficial.
Treatment can, unfortunately, be very long-term.
So many of the patients here are addicts, Doctor.
Many of them have been for years, Courtney. In the past, these people were condemned to sanatoriums. If we can reveal the root of the problem, then we have a chance to help them.
And until then, they stay sedated?
Do I detect a hint of reproach, Courtney?
I was expecting more, Doctor. I'm sorry. I don't mean to criticize.
Part of being a physician, Courtney, is learning to be patient.
How is it possible to keep so many of them on their medications, Doctor? Many of their addictions are illegal.
Oh, many things in life are gray, Courtney. What may on the surface appear to be illegal is actually of benefit to society at large.
Oh, ça sent l'enquête bien pourrie ça. Bref, on a vu ce que c'était le journal. J'essaie de lire le truc, mais je connais pas tous les mots.
I'm Detective Phelps of the LAPD.
How can I help, Detective?
Your name would be a good start.
Dudley Lynch. Hired help. I run the place when the owner ain't around.
Where is the owner?
He stepped out. Somebody had to take Lorna, Mrs. Patterson, home.
Ok. L'accident.
What can you tell me about the accident?
Not a lot. It was busy in here, and all I heard was the impact.
Tu mens. Tu fais une tête bizarre là. Regarde-moi cette tête que tu tires. Est-ce que j'ai de quoi voir le carnet. Dispute entendue. Ouais. Mais non, qu'est-ce que j'ai fait? Oh. Mais non. Il ment.
Why are you lying, Lynch? What are you covering up?
Is that the best you've got? You expecting me to confess to being the driver?
Mais non, c'est pas ce que je voulais dire.
I'd suggest you speak to someone who saw what happened. I'm about done speaking to
Ah
you.
merde. Bon, tant pis.
Do you know the victim?
Yeah. Lester Patterson. He's a regular here, or he was.
Il n'a pas l'air de mentir.
Not one of your favorite customers?
Lester was special, but not my kind of special.
Was Lester drinking alone?
No. He came here with his wife. She didn't seem too interested in the booze, though.
Ok. Les disputes dans le bar, bah
A
ouais.
witness overheard an argument.
Lester and Lorna. There's nothing like airing your dirty laundry in public, is there?
Tu dis pas tout, mais je peux pas prouver que tu mens, donc...
Why was Lorna Patterson in such a hurry to leave? What is going on here?
Lorna was pretty upset, so Leroy took her home. Lorna and Leroy are close. They've been talking about opening a new bar.
Leroy.
Leroy Sabo, the owner.
Projet d'association. Qu'est-ce que c'est que ce délire? Si
How
je clique
long
pas.
have Lorna and Leroy been talking about this new bar?
Who knows? I just served the drinks.
Tu me mens encore, j'aime pas ça. Mais je doute.
Bartenders hear all sorts of things. Are you going to tell me, or do we have to start playing rough?
When Lester was drinking, he treated Lorna like dirt. He gambled away all their money. Lorna pitched Leroy about the bar. I don't know how interested he is.
Is Leroy doing well?
Hell no. The only thing keeping this place afloat are the poker games.
Ok.
Thanks for your help, Lynch. I'm going to need you to sign a statement with the patrolman.
Sure, no problem.
You get anything out of the regulars?
They weren't giving too much away. They liked watching Lester and Lorna go a few rounds every other day. And Lester was a fan of the love tap.
Donc, il a parlé de partie de poker. C'est pas illégal ça à cette époque?
So this is why everybody comes to Ray's.
Et derrière, qui est-il? Ah si, je sais ce que je vais faire. Je vous avais parlé que les intuitions pouvaient nous faire révéler tous les indices. Ben on va l'utiliser. Il reste 2 indices. Oh, on n'a pas vu tous les indices. Mince alors. Indice 1. Apparemment, il y aura un indice ici. Un couteau. Il est dégueulasse. Attends.
A knife covered in blood.
Could be a steak knife. This is a hit and run case, Phelps. Anyone could have thrown away a kitchen knife.
Ils auraient pu le
In
nettoyer
any
quand
case,
même.
we'll want tech services to scrub the alleyway before they bag the knife.
Ouais. Ils avaient parlé d'un deuxième indice. Ah oui, il faut que j'appelle. C'est que je dois passer le coup de téléphone, c'est ça? Oui, c'est ça.
All these people are
Will this
vultures,
make it into the
officer.
paper?
But you can tell me what's going
Mister, a
on.
man
Qu'est-ce
like
que
you
c'est que ce
always
délire?
loses
Je
a
comprends
battle
pas.
of wits. Because you're unarmed.
Ah, c'est un téléphone ça? Ah d'accord, ceci est un téléphone. Ok.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need to run a partial license plate, 3 Charles 8. Cross-check possible Lincoln owners. Suspect vehicle is a red Lincoln Continental.
Just a moment, Detective. Only one possible make on that license. Registered to a William Shelton, 738 West Temple Street.
Thank you.
D'accord, d'accord. Bon, ben, s'il n'y a qu'un seul suspect possible,
Looks like we caught a break on this one.
ça va être plus facile.
If you were twice as smart, you'd still be stupid.
You know the way. You can drive.
And where exactly are we going?
On va d'abord aller voir le Shelton. Ouais, le propriétaire de la Lincoln. Puis on ira voir les Paddison plus tard pour leur dire qu'on a résolu l'affaire. Ok, bon. Ça va être une affaire plutôt simple en fait. Je m'attendais à une affaire plus compliquée, mais preuve en est que non. La voiture est là, parfait. Vous attendez quoi là? Ah, vous avez attendu le petit matin pour revenir l'arrêter? Vous êtes des ouf les gars! Et toi tu as attendu le petit matin pour partir? Ouf, pas belle ta voiture.
That's the son of a bitch right there. William Shelton?
Yes?
It doesn't look good, Shelton. You packing your bags and making a run for it? You know why we're here.
Yes.
The accident.
We've got witnesses who can put this car at the scene, not to mention the physical damage. This is open and shut, Sheldon.
Mais quelle idée de rattraper le bagage, quoi.
That coward thinks he can run from everything.
Come on. Oh là. Il est bourré. Il est bourré, cet homme-là. Ouf. Pas plus que moi, par contre. Il y a Skype derrière qui fait popote. J'aurais dû le couper. Allez, allez, allez.
Lay into his wheel arches. Come on.
Oh. Oh, ma conduite est vraiment exécrable. Oh, c'est le poste de police qui est à côté, je crois.
No wonder he killed someone driving like this.
On va la voir, on va la voir, on va la voir. Allez, allez.
Games, Phelps. Take this guy out.
Don't let that asshole get away.
Viens par ici. Easy, connard, tu vas voir. Par là, ouais, par là.
All right, I give up.
Ah.
That's it. Cuff him and we're done.
Je suis trop fort. Parce qu'il faut que je sorte.
Show me your hands. How does a vehicular manslaughter rap sound, Sheldon?
I hit him. I admit it. I just panicked, but it wasn't my fault.
What do you mean?
The guy jumped right out in front of me. He came out of nowhere. There's nothing I could do about it.
Why didn't you stop?
I've had accidents before.
That's it. We're done here. The DA is gonna love you.
They weren't all my fault. I'm a surveyor. I need my license for my job. There were people around. A woman and a man were standing right next to him. I thought they could get him to a hospital. I'm telling you, it's not my fault.
The guy is dead, Sheldon.
You can't be serious.
William Shelton, you're coming downtown. We need to talk about a manslaughter charge.
Bien.
Leave the coroner and the paperwork. Procedure can wait. We should probably go speak to the wife and let her know what's happening.
Ouais, on va aller voir l'épouse.
You become all hard at the prospect of paperwork, don't you?
Ah, ouais, la paperasse, c'est un peu de la bouse, j'ai pas envie de le faire. Ce qui est un peu normal, non? Attendez, paperasse, conneries, voilà quoi.
So the wife was there when it happened, but then left the scene.
You're right. That's pretty unusual.
Oh là, mais il conduit comme un manche lui aussi.
She could be in shock. I saw some people do some strange things in the war after their buddies got hurt.
Maybe. Maybe she doesn't give a fuck. According to the patrons, her old man was a piece of work.
You don't think...
Phelps, the guy was run over. So it worked out well for this broad. So what? Maybe she deserved to catch a break. Who knows?
Ça cogite dans leur petite tête, hein. Un peu trop à mon goût. Je n'arrive pas à cogiter aussi loin. Patterson. Bon, alors voyons voir dans le cadre de... une poubelle normale, jusque là rien d'exceptionnel. Hello, Fräulein.
Yes? Hello?
Mrs. Patterson.
Is this about my husband?
We're investigating the incident, ma'am.
I see. Come in, won't you?
T'as pas l'air plus choqué que ça. Ouais, on va lui parler d'abord.
Can you tell me what happened?
What's to tell? He got hit by a car and now he's dead.
You don't appear to be too upset about the fact.
Lester and I met on a furlough in '44. We got married that weekend. People don't understand it now, but that happened a lot back then.
I see. So you probably did well to stick it out this long.
What's that supposed to mean, mister? I think it's about time you left. I have someone here,
I
and
beg your pardon? You're gonna have to run that one by us again, sister.
It's okay, Lorna. I'm Leroy Sabo.
Well, well. Nice to see you're comforting the grieving widow, Mr. Sabo.
All right, wise guy. Do you have any intelligent questions you would like me to answer?
You can confirm Mrs. Patterson's story.
Lester lost at cards. He was kind of hard to control when he lost his temper. He turned without looking and walked right out in front of the car. It wasn't good.
What's your relationship with Mrs. Patterson, Mr. Sabo?
We're friends. Good friends.
You expect me to believe that?
Look, I was filing for divorce. Mental cruelty. Lester could be a mean son of a bitch.
And Lester knew about that?
No, I hadn't told him.
Well, hasn't this worked out well for the two of you? I feel almost bad for busting in on this little rendezvous.
C'est bien vrai ça. C'est plutôt louche. Individu impliqué. Ok, donc ça c'est ta tête normale. Tu me regardes fixement, confiant, tout va bien. Je sais
You
ce que
think I got nothing better to do? Beat it.
Non, je reste là.
How
C'est moi
did
qui
the car
parle.
come to hit Lester?
He walked straight into the path of an oncoming car.
Je suis sûr que non, mais est-ce que j'ai des preuves? Les positions de Lynch. Ah non, c'est pas ça. Couteau sanglanté, rapport du légiste. Je peux que douter là.
You expect me to believe that, Lorna? It's all very convenient.
Gambling for Lester was like the needle for a hophead. He was yelling at me. He was yelling at the whole world. I kind of felt sorry for the driver. Poor guy had no chance.
C'est louche tout ça en fait. L'affaire n'est
You were arguing
pas...
in the bar and on the sidewalk?
We were always arguing. So what?
L'affaire n'est pas aussi simple qu'il n'y paraît. C'était quoi qu'elle avait dit? Mince, je me souviens plus. Ah, j'ai oublié de lire.
Admit it, you were baiting him,
Bon,
pushing his
ça
buttons.
marche.
We can easily get the full story from the regulars in the bar.
All right. Lester was playing cards out back. He lost, of course, and wanted back in. He suggested I earn the money on my back to get a mistake. That was the proposition he was putting to his so-called buddies. So maybe I was a little angrier than usual. Let's just say I took exception to his idea.
Quoi, tu voulais pas faire la pupute? Oh. Bon.
The bartender said that you and Leroy were planning to go into business together. Can you explain how you'll get the money to do that?
I have a little money saved away.
T'as pas l'air très tranquille là. Mais vraiment pas. Je pense que tu mens. Merde, est-ce que je... J'ai deux intuitions. Retirer un choix ou demander à la communauté. Je ne sais pas, je ne sais pas, je ne sais pas, je ne sais pas. On va faire retirer un choix pour vous montrer comment ça marche. Je crois que je vous ai montré demander à la communauté. Ah non, faut cliquer. Mince. Donc c'est la vérité ou c'est un mensonge?
You're being economical with the truth, Lorna.
You want to back that up, little man?
C'est très simple. La lettre d'assurance.
You increased the premium on Lester's life insurance. GI insurance policies have a $10,000 payout.
It was Leroy's idea. Lester lived on the edge. He was always getting into fights, crap games, pinochle, you name it. Turns out it was good advice.
It speaks to motive and premeditation, Lorna.
You're forgetting the hit-and-run detective.
You and Mr. Sabo have an interesting day.
I'm sure we will, officer. Now, if you could both just leave.
We're leaving, ma'am. Sorry for your loss. I can see what a tough time you're having with all this.
Ça clash. Apparemment, il y aura un téléphone dans le coin. J'aurais besoin de téléphoner. Téléphone. Attendez, il y a le journal, je l'ai pas vu. Oh non, c'est un magazine tout pourri. Ok. Téléphone. Voilà.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Messages for me, please.
Just one detective from the coroner. Message reads, Phelps, see me at Central Morgue immediately. Results of the Patterson autopsy.
Ok. Ça a l'air assez urgent. Donc il a dû consommer de la drogue. Donc... Putain, t'as soif, mec? Partage, tu sais.
Not sure this means much.
Ouais, non, je suis pareil. Je pense comme toi, là. Attends, quand on se rapproche, il y a une petite sonnerie, là. Bref. Là, il n'y a rien à voir. Non, il n'y a rien. Voyons voir ici. Non, on rentrera pas, apparemment. Nous ne rentrerons point ici. Et tout, si on peut voler un peu d'argent, pas se priver. En plein repas, j'ai dérangé. Mince. Il n'y a rien, il n'y a rien, il n'y a rien. Là, il y a que dalle. Le bureau, peut-être? Non, il n'y a que de... Bon, ben, on va rentrer. Attends, ici, peut-être? Non, il n'y a rien. Bon, la voiture, elle est là. Hop, on va encore utiliser le voyage rapide. Hein.
You can drive. All right. Where to?
J'ai la flemme un peu de conduire. Hop là. Ça fait déjà une demi-heure, parfait. Je pense pas que l'enquête soit beaucoup plus longue, de toute façon. Il y a bien un truc louche, mais bon. Allez, les gars, on se dépêche. D'accord, il faut aller où? Ça doit pas être par là. Ici, qu'est-ce qu'il y a?
We can put the driver in front of a judge in less than a week.
You'd be making a big mistake.
Run that by me again?
The victim was dead before the car hit him. 2 puncture wounds to the right side of the thorax. Second puncture reached his heart.
You're kidding me.
Been doing this job 23 years, son. No one's ever laughed at one of my jokes.
He was stabbed to death?
Long, sharp knife. Length of a bayonet.
We found a knife in the alleyway.
Where is it now? Was it bagged?
By Patrolman Kaplan.
Perfect. I'll get you a definite match.
Jesus, we got him. Murder 1. We were right there and they tried to stare us down. Now they'll both get the gas chamber.
Putain, ça rigole pas.
We have the knife, we have the coroner's report, and I bet we could roll Sabo as a witness. Let's bring her in.
Donc là, on va carrément les arrêter. Bah voilà, bah, l'affaire est résolue. Donc, vous l'avez poignardé, bande de salopios. Voiture, elle est là. It's a shit! Oh my god! T'as vu comme tu parles?
You're behind the wheel.
Tu prends le volant parce que j'ai la flemme.
Where are we headed?
Je mets l'enquête, tu conduis. On va faire comme ça, mec. Allez. On fera les mini-enquêtes plus tard dans un épisode prochain. Allez, dépêche-toi de charger. Ça va saigner. C'est la chambre à gaz pour vous. Détective Phelps. Cole Phelps.
We've spoken to the coroner, Mrs. Patterson. He confirmed your husband's cause of death. We'd like you to come downtown and answer some questions.
It wasn't me. It was Leroy's idea. Leroy stabbed him. I had nothing to do with it.
Where is Leroy now?
He's in the bedroom.
You're very good, Lorna.
Put the gun down, Leroy. If you do something stupid now, you don't stand a chance in front of the grand
Nice of
jury.
you to give me up, sweetheart. All that whispering in my ear, telling me how we had to get rid of him, how good it could be, all the money we could claim, all that planning, how to get him into the street, how to make it look like an accident.
For God's sake,
you had
Leroy,
all
shut
the
up!
bases covered, baby.
I had nothing to do
You
with it.
think I'm gonna fry for you,
He's a
Lorna?
crazy man. Shoot him. Shoot him, for God's sake!
Ouh. Dans le cul, Lulu. Bouge de là, toi. Putain, mais il court vite, le salaud. Hé, tu tires sur quoi, petit, là?
Sabo, stop
or I will shoot.
Ah, il tourne. Il tire sur quoi depuis tout à l'heure lui? Ah, il court plus vite que moi, c'est ça? Ça craint du boudin, ça. Ça craint du... Putain, mais il me tire dessus en plus.
Last chance to surrender, Sabo.
Il est tourné là dans la petite ruelle.
You come any closer and I will pull the trigger.
Ouais, non.
Put the weapon down now.
Ouais,
Help me!
voilà, ça c'est fait. On plaisante pas avec moi.
You look spooked, Phelps. I thought you'd been under fire before.
It never gets any easier, Bukowski.
C'est bizarre, j'ai tiré dans la tête et il a du sang au niveau du bide. Il y a comme un petit problème, je trouve, là. En tout cas, la nana a eu chaud au poil. Elle était pas loin de se faire dégommer.
So, I give you a hit and run. You bring me back fraud, conspiracy, and first-degree murder. This is how a good detective operates, Phelps. You take nothing at face value. You keep digging and asking questions until you get to the truth. You got some sharp elbows on you, detective. I like that. Keep up the good work.
Attends, tu m'as pris pour qui? Meilleur inspecteur du monde? Donc ça, c'est fait. Donc ouais, on a loupé une question. Et j'ai vu ce que l'héroïque serait prêt à faire pour ne pas finir derrière les barreaux. Donc vous voyez, si on veut recommencer l'enquête, on peut. Et il nous donne les petites astuces comme ça. C'est toujours appréciable. Hein. Donc je vais vous mettre le début de la prochaine enquête pour vous faire baver un tout petit peu. Ça devrait être la... Je vous dis ça après.
My family runs a shipping business in San Francisco. We used to have 2 ships a week to Tokyo. We've been in shipping for 2 generations, Hank. I've never been on a voyage anywhere. I feel like Odysseus in the beginning of his journey.
The Odyssey took 10 years, Cole.
This is the American century. America can rule the world after we win this war.
We need to stay alive, Cole. These men are counting on us. Have you heard what the veterans are saying to each other?
No.
Golden Gate and 48. That's 4 more hard years of fighting.
Ok, donc je disais quoi déjà? Je sais plus. Oui, si, que je crois que c'est la dernière enquête en tant que inspecteur de circulation. Et que là, il s'est vraiment passé un truc pas cool. Le gars, je sais pas ce qu'il faisait, mais... Et la voiture est partie.
Bukowski, you have a new case. 2 women, possible drink drive.
How is that a case?
The broad says she was doped and that somebody tried to kill her.
Where did this take place?
That's the bit you're gonna love. Right across the street.
What?
What the
Chevy
fuck?
Style Line took a nosedive off the escarpment, fetched up underneath a Cola King billboard. Up to it, boys. We got bad guys to catch.
I'm thinking of moving up to a 45.
Bah ça, c'est de l'enquête au moins. Une voiture qui s'écrase contre un panneau de Coca-Cola et c'est bon. Donc je vais vous laisser ici, j'espère que cet épisode vous aura plu. On se retrouve pour la prochaine enquête qui arrivera incessamment sous peu, un peu plus tard. N'hésitez pas à mettre des j'aime pas, des commentaires, des abonnements, tout ce que vous voulez, il n'y a pas de souci. Je vous dis à plus tard pour la suite. Ciao ciao.